This, my friends, is the MSI GF75 9SD. GF stands for girlfriend, but in the world of MSI it means thin. 75 is 17-inch screen and 5 is 5th incarnation of this model. 9 means 9th generation CPU and SD means GTX 1660 Ti. Now MSI say that the game just got real with this bad boy. Has it? Let's find out. The first thing that I noticed with this one is the red backlit keyboard and how close it is to the front edge. And I quite like it. It feels more comfortable. It feels more like I'm working on a 15-inch laptop, and the similarities to 15-inch gaming laptops, but don't stop there. The overall footprint of this laptop is almost the same as some older 15-inch units. Take this Acer Nitro 15, it's just about the same size as the MSI, but the MSI is 17-inch. So how have they managed it? Well, it's simple. They've shrunk the bezels. The sides are only 6mm and the top's only 10, and they've even managed to keep the webcam in the top there. And while we're on the subject of the webcam, it's 720p. It's got a function button that you can switch it off at hardware level, and it means that end users will no longer have to put a plaster on the top because they're scared of getting caught watching porn. The GF75 looks premium. MSI say it's got aluminium hairbrushed aesthetics, a metallic top keyboard deck that's paired with a futuristic design that's packed ready for battle. Does it make us want one? Yeah, big time. On the right we've got a separate headphone and microphone jack, USB 3.2 Type A, USB 3.2 Type C and a network port. On the left we have a power connector, HDMI and two USB 3.2 Type A's. This laptop feels fairly well built. It's a little bit springy in the middle next to the power button. I think this is mainly due to the lightweight, thin design. The keyboard feels good. It's got no mention of SteelSeries on here, but it does feel very similar to SteelSeries keyboards on older MSI laptops that I've used in the past. The hinge design lifts at the back of the laptop, but I can't really feel the difference when typing. It might help more with airflow. The trackpad is okay. It hasn't got separate buttons, but it feels accurate. It's a decent size and it's got okay gesture control. The screen's really nice. It seems to have loads of contrast and really good viewing angles, and it can display 66% sRGB colour gamut. For me, I'd be quite happy editing photos and videos on it, but if you're a fussy cunt, you might want something a little bit more accurate. This model has the 120Hz screen, so it should keep the gamers happy. So let's have a look inside. It's Phillips screws on the bottom and clips around the edges, and it's fairly easy to get apart. This model has the 6-core i7-9750H CPU, 16GB of DDR4 RAM, that's expandable to 64GB, the NVIDIA GTX 1660 Ti 6GB, and for storage it's got one 256GB solid state NVMe M.2 drive and one 2.5-inch 1TB SATA drive. The speakers are at the front corners. They're good for laptop speakers and they go quite loud and have reasonable bass. This battery is 3-cell, 51 watt hour, and seem to last around about 3 hours. Thermals are okay. It's got a 2-fan design with 7 heat pipes. When gaming I got it up to 75 to 80 degrees on the GPU and 95 on the CPU, and that's with the fan running flat out. It was higher when I left the fans on auto. On idle during normal desktop tasks the fan noise is okay, and sometimes they don't run at all. Under load they do crank up a bit and they can get fairly loud when gaming. I used the cooler boost setting. It basically puts the fans up to full speed. One thing I miss on this laptop is the dedicated cooler boost button. You need to activate this one in the software or use shortcut keys to get it to activate. I mainly played Apex Legends at high settings. I got around 120 frames per second. Occasionally it would drop down to 95. It felt smooth to play and the image looked good. So, has the game just got real? I don't know what that even means. I had a Google and I think they're saying the situation's escalated to the highest point of seriousness and it's no longer a laughing matter. What I do know is it's a decent laptop for the money. It can play the latest games as long as you're not doing it on battery. At decent settings, it's got a cracking screen for a 17-inch and it feels a lot more portable than they used to. So yeah, I'd recommend it. So I hope you liked this video. Thumbs up if you liked it, subs if you loved it. I'm DTecSteve. Ta-da!